I will use Buggy's ability, trashing Buggy, to play Buggy.
That's such a Buggy thing to do.
I know, right?
I'm going to use Buggy's ability to trash Buggy to play Buggy. Hello and welcome back to another Worst Possible Games gameplay. I'm Brent.
I'm Ben.
And we're going to play games for you. Today, Ben's here, so we're playing more One Piece. But before we get into that, there's a little bit of housekeeping to do. Actually, I think when this goes live, it's like tomorrow. MagicCon Vegas is happening. This is like, we're recording it. It's a week away for us, but for you, it's like tomorrow. So if you're going to be there and you want to hang out with me, Shay, or Stokes, we're going to have a signing at the Creator Central at 5 p.m. on Saturday night if you want to come hang out. Also, if you see us walking around the con, you can just grab us at any point. There's nothing more important we're doing there besides meeting you guys. So definitely grab us at any point, but we do have a meet and greet on Saturday. And then the following morning, Sunday, we've got Worst Possible Commander Show live. Shay's going to be part of it, but with CGB, Voxy, and Amy the Amazonian. The seats are first come, first serve. So if you want to get in that, get in early. Hopefully, we want to sell it out, so they invite us back to do it again and again and again, and maybe we'll get more shows with different people on there. So that's the goal. So definitely check it out if you're interested. It'd be greatly appreciated. That's all out of the way. Let's get into One Piece.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, if you're not familiar with One Piece or you're not keeping up, a new set did drop just recently, and with the new set, they dropped, I think it's 6 new starter decks. I grabbed 2 of them because they're actually really hard to find in our local area. I even sent Stokes downstate, and he was unable to find them.
Oh my gosh,
I found
really?
these 2 luckily, but we have starter deck 24 and 25 because every time they release new starter decks, it's just the next number. But today I'm playing Jewelry Bonney. She's a green 5k leader with 5 life. She has an ability that's on your opponent's attack. Once per turn, you may rest one of your Don cards. Rest up to one of your opponent's leader or character cards. Now, with that is essentially if you were to go, I'm going to swing with whatever character, I can then pay a Don and I can rest a different character. The character that's swinging in is already rested. That's what you have to do to attack. Okay. So I can't stop that attack, but I could stop something else, which is kind of cool.
That's during my turn?
During your turn, on your attack. So
I read that wrong.
Yeah, so when you go to attack, I can then rest one of your things. So it's kind of a defensive deck. I believe she's the youngest member of the Worst Generation, Supernovas.
I think because she can change her age, I think she's technically like 12.
Yeah, she's 12. So, yeah, so, you know, normal anime stuff going on here. Very normal. All right, Ben, what are you playing?
I am playing Buggy. He has 5 life, and he's just the blue color. Activate main. You may rest 5 of your Don cards and trash 1 from your hand. Play 1 cross-skilled type character card from my hand. So it doesn't even have to be 5 Don. It could be more.
Yep.
That's scary.
Yes, it is very scary. So I tested out these decks yesterday to make sure that they were ready to play against each other and stuff. And that deck can do some wild things. There's specifically another Buggy card in there that turns off attacks from 3 and 4 cost characters, which is crazy because you do have 4 cost characters, but they have a stipulation where if you have more than, I think it's either 3 or 5 cost characters, they get +1 cost. So they get around your stop. It's insane. So
awesome.
it is a ton of fun though. So these 2 decks are, like I said, 2 of the newest ones. We're just going to jump in and play. Going to be a ton of fun. We'll see how they go. But without anything else kind of holding us back, let's get into game 1. All right, so we've rolled off. We've drawn our hands. Ben, you won the roll off. We want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
First, 1 Don and draw.
Rest a Don and play Mr. 3 Galdino.
Ooh, okay.
On play, look at 4 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 cross-guild type card or card with a type including Baroque works other than Mr. 3 Galdino, who is this, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order.
Oh, sick. Okay. So just go search for a card that you probably will play in a few turns with Buggy. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, I will reveal Kabjabi. A lot of these minor characters, I don't, remember their names.
Oh yeah.
So
or they it's like they say it like twice, but they're on screen all the time.
Right. Yeah.
I get it.
All right, go ahead.
All set. All right. Get 2 Don. Draw for turn. Gonna use 2 Don to pull out Capone Gang Beji. He's a blocker, and on play, if I have 6 or more rested cards, draw 1 card and trash 1 card. I don't have that, but always nice to have a blocker out early because my deck is very defensive. So I'll pass on over to you.
All right. Rest.
Now, yep.
2 more Don. Draw.
Now attacks are on. We can both attack now. They can't. He's still, as a reminder, you can't attack. Everything has summoning sickness, but your leader can now attack.
Right.
And attackers win ties, which is something
Right.
I always forget.
Oh yeah, and the Don can equip
Yep. Don
without tapping them, resting them.
Yep. So you just move them, attach them to a character, and they give +1k on your turn.
And I get to attack with him too, right?
You could.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna equip 3 Don
Okay.
to Mr. 3.
Yep.
He's gonna attack this turn.
Cool. Cool. So you're swinging in at 5k. I will counter 1k with my Luffy to push me up to 6.
Okay. Buggy's coming at you as well.
No, I'm going to take a hit.
Okay.
Shoot. Not the card I wanted to draw.
And you may go, Brent.
All right. 4 Don on board. I think I'm going to pay 2. Get another Capone Beji out. And then I think I will just swing 5k leader.
Plus 1,000.
Cool. You discard.
I'll switch these.
Switch them out? Okay.
I was like, where do I discard?
There we go.
Where do I trash? There we go.
Cool. All right, your go.
Okay. 2 Don.
Yep. Oh, shoot, the dreaded 5.
Yeah, let me read this.
Yeah.
I just play it. I just play
You
it.
just
and I
play
have
it.
a lot of cards in my hand.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you really do. How did you get so many cards?
I only played 1 so far.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to play Buggy's ability.
Okay. So using 5 Don.
Resting 5. Discarding Buggy from my hand.
Okay.
And playing another Buggy.
Oh, shoot.
So this says, on play, place up to one of your opponent's characters at the bottom of the owner's deck. Then if you do not have 5 characters with a cost of 5 or more, place this card at the bottom of the owner's deck.
Okay. So essentially you're going to take a Capone Beji to the bottom of mine.
And
Buggy to yours.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
You did a nice 12,000 points, dude.
Yeah.
And I'll swing for 5 at your leader.
I will block with Capone Beji. Thanks, Beji. You did good. All set?
Yep.
All right. Unresting, grabbing some more Don. Gotta keep drawing silly cards. Exhausting 5. I'm going to go ahead and put out X Drake onto the field. If your leader has a supernova type, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with cost 5 or less, then set up to one of your Don as active. So I will go ahead and rest Mr. 3.
Okay.
Mostly so I can set my Don as active. Because I don't think I'm actually going to swing into Mr. 3. But I will attach a Don and swing 6k at leader.
Okay. I'll take it.
Cool. And then, yep, as a reminder, as you pick it up, look for any trigger. Like the keyword, it's like a yellow, it's a trigger. That stuff happens
Gotcha.
immediately. Cool. That's all I got. Your go.
Okay. 2 Don. Draw.
I love the ramping resources. It's so nice.
It is. I'm going to tap 5 Don.
Okay.
Rest 5. I'm too much of a Magic player.
That's
you know?
fair. We all know what you're saying. We get it. Exhaust, rest, tap.
Yeah.
We're turning cards sideways.
Yeah. I'm going to play Mr. 1.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a 7,000 coin guy.
Dang, okay.
I'll equip 2 Don to Buggy and swing for 7,000.
That's really good. On your attack, I will pay a Don and use my leader ability to rest that guy. Even though he can't attack, I'm thinking maybe I can do something on my turn.
Sure.
7k, though, I'm going to have to take.
Okay.
Ooh, trigger. Draw 1 card.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Hey, you know. Could be worse, could be worse.
Yeah.
All right. All set?
Yep.
Cool. I could do both, but then I can't do that. So what am I most worried about? I'm going to use 4 Don. Bring out Eroge. Big guy, wings. From Supernova. Worst generation. He's got blocker. At the end of my turn, I set one of my Don as active. That's kind of the biggest bonus he's got. And then I'm going to attach 2 Don to Drake. I'm going to swing 7K at Mr. 1.
Ooh.
I don't like you having just 7K on the board.
It's pretty good. And I can counter with him, right?
You can.
I'm going to do plus 1,000.
All right. Yep. Okay. I will second verse, same as the first, but this time with Bonney, 7K into Mr. 1.
Again?
Again.
You really don't like him.
Having 7K on the board is strong because that's either going to pull, that's going to probably pull 2 cards at least out of my hand to do any counters.
All right. Plus 2,000.
Jeez. Okay. All right. I will move to the end of my turn, and with his ability, I'm going to ready 1 Don.
Yeah.
Pass on over to you.
All right.
At least your hand's a little smaller.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. 2 Don, up to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. That's on play. Oh my god. You're like shit.
Yep. That deck's got some crazy cards in it.
I'm gonna activate my leader's ability, tapping 5, and ditching or trashing Kabachi,
Okay.
and playing Crocodile and Mihawk.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to think of before the game.
Yeah. So on play,
Yep.
I'll draw 2 cards and trash 1 from my hand.
Okay.
Do I have to trash 1 that's already in my hand, or I just do it in the order?
It says draw and then trash, right?
Okay,
So you should be able to trash from anything.
Okay, cool. And then I may play a cross-guild type character with cost 4 or less from my hand.
Oh,
And he's got a once per turn ability.
sick. Oh, another 7K. Look at that.
Yeah, that's great. Huh?
So fucking cool, dude. So cool.
I'll trash Mohichi.
Okay.
Equip 2 Don to Mr. 1
Okay.
and swing for 9,000.
Okay.
No big deal.
Yeah, I'm going to pay 1, use my leader ability to rest Buggy,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm going to use a blocker.
Okay. Your turn.
Cool. All right. Full Don, drawn. We're going for it. All 10.
What?
For Law and Beppo, my favorite character, Law. On play, rest up to one of your opponent's characters, and that character will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. Then if your opponent has 2 or more rested characters, your leader gains 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Wow. So I'm going to rest that guy right there.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to put a little die on it to note that it's not going to become unrested on your next turn. I'm going to put a little note here that she is technically 7K until the end of your next turn. So when you're swinging at me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay.
It is a lot. So I'm going to swing 5K into leader.
I'll take it.
Okay. Any triggers?
Nope.
7K into leader.
Right. Plus 3,000.
Ooh, okay. All right. I see you.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Pass.
Okay.
Cool. And then as that, I will
more.
take that away so you can unrest him later.
Yep. Draw. She's 7K till your turn, essentially.
Yep.
Right?
Once it comes to my turn, she'll go back down to 5K. So I won't get to swing with 7K again.
You can tap 1. I'll just tap the one I don't swing with.
I
probably.
can tap 1, but I have to have a Don.
Oh.
So I don't have a Don this turn.
Ooh.
So you are open to swing. Her
Ooh.
ability is not available right now. I blocked
Okay.
with the guy that unrested a Don at the end of turn.
I'll make you a little scared then.
Oh, perfect.
Resting 5 Don for another Mr. 1.
Oh, shoot. Okay. God, 7K, 7K, 7K.
Equip 2 Don to Buggy and swing at your leader for 7K.
7K, of course. I will counter with 3K.
Okay.
Or wait, I'm sorry. I will counter with 1K. I forgot I was at 7.
there you go.
I forgot I was at 7. My bad.
I'll equip 2 Don to Mr. 1 that came out last turn.
Yep.
Ooh, come on. And swing for 9K.
Okay. I think that one I'm going to take, unfortunately. Dang, no trigger. All right.
Yeah, with my last Don, I'm going to play this card, an event, Cross Guild. Main, when I may look at the top 5 of my deck, reveal up to 1 Cross Guild card, put in my hand, the rest at the bottom in any order.
Yep. Makes sense.
Man, there are a lot of different buggy cards in this deck.
It is a buggy deck.
Yeah. I'll reveal Alvida.
Okay.
And your turn, Brent.
All right. Rest. My 2K bonus will go away.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I will draw for turn. Very interesting. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pay 5. Gonna get out Luffy. 5 costs, 6K. If you have 3 more characters... Oh, I forgot the wording on this is so weird. If you have 3 or more characters, comma, your characters with a cost 3 or less other than Monkey D. Luffy cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. So essentially, if I had 3 or more characters, which I do, characters that cost 3 or less other than him can't be KO'd. But he costs more. I think it just means other Monkey D. Luffy's.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't really matter for my board, but that's what he does.
Okay.
Just so when you look across the table and see all the text, it's not scary.
Yeah. Okay.
He's mostly just a 6K swinger. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna swing 11K into your Crocodile and Mihawk.
Ooh, that's too bad. Okay, he's out of here.
Cool.
Or they're out of here, I guess.
Yeah.
Darn, I really wanted to swing with them, Brent.
That's why I had to get rid of it.
Sure.
I locked it down and made sure I could get rid of it easy. I'm gonna pay 2. And I'm gonna play Demon 9 Flash. Up to one of your leader character cards gain 3,000 power during this turn. Then you may rest one of your characters with cost 3 or more. If you do, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost 5 or less. So I'm going to rest Luffy. And I'm going to rest your Mr. 1.
Okay.
And then my leader is going to have plus 3K this turn.
Okay.
And then Bonnie's going to swing into this Mr. 1
No.
with 8K.
And you know I have Alvita.
Yep.
I don't. That's not my health though. I just lose a character.
You lose a character. You had a big board, Ben.
Yeah, well, I want to keep it.
I understand. That's why I'm trying to kill it.
Yeah, I'll plus 1,000.
Ooh, okay. Wait, I have 8K, so that would only match.
Oh shoot!
Just so you know.
Yeah, Mr. 1 will go bye-bye.
Cool. I already knew you had the Alvita. I think this was still my play. If you want to get rid of it, 7K into that Mr. 1.
Oh, come on.
Giving you the option. You can counter it, but I need to get more cards out of your hand. I need your board to be smaller.
Yeah, and you're a free swing next turn unless you got counters.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get rid of him for you.
Cool. And then I'm going to pass.
Okay.
I do have one Dawn up this time, so her ability is available. But, yeah.
I'll rest 4
Okay.
and play the Alvita that you guys saw. Mm-hmm. If you have 2 or more characters with base cost of 5 or more, unfortunately now I don't.
Yeah.
Brent, this character gains +1 cost. On play, if your leader is Buggy, draw 3 cards and trash 2 from your hand.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So you still get the draw off of it.
Yeah.
And honestly, her plus thing doesn't really come into effect unless you pull out that other Buggy that's in the deck, so.
Yeah. But that's what I was hoping for, maybe.
I guess it would turn off some of my effects if I had something that, like, resting certain characters of costs and stuff, so.
I'll discard Moji and Kabachi.
Okay.
I'll rest 5 Dawn and play the other Alvita I got. On KO, if your leader has a cross guild type, play up to 1 character card of cost 5 or less other than Alvita from your hand.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
She's 6,000. Bonnie's 5 right now. No
5
buffs.
right now. No
Okay.
buff.
Yeah, I'll swing for 6,000 with Buggy.
Cool. I will counter with 2K.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool. Draw for turn. I'm going to swing 11K at leader.
I'll take it.
That makes sense. I'm going to swing 9K at leader. I always want to tap the Dawn when I put it under something.
9K?
Yep.
I'll take it.
Okay. I'm going to swing 8K into leader. Just going for it.
Yeah. Plus 4,000.
Okay. 8K into leader.
I'll take it.
All right. So I got you down there.
Oh, man.
All right. I'm going to pass.
Jeez. Okay. I always think I'm doing so well at the beginning, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I better take care of his characters before they do that.
I honestly would have liked to play more of these cards in my hand. They're not worth playing. So it's just my only option was to just load up Don and swing, really.
Oh my gosh. I will use Buggy's ability.
Yep. Pay 5, discard 1.
Trashing Buggy to play Buggy.
That's such a Buggy thing to do.
I know, right?
I'm going to use Buggy's ability to trash Buggy to play Buggy.
This character cannot attack. If your leader is Buggy, which it is, all characters with costs of 3 or 4 cannot attack. On play up to 1 cross-guild type character card with cost 6 or less from your hand. So I will play Moji. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Richie, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order and play up to 1 Richie from your hand.
Nice.
That's top 5. Wow. Okay. So I've just played 3 cards for like 1 cost.
Yep.
Potentially.
Potentially, if you find
out.
Reggie.
I don't.
No Lion Boy?
No Lion Boy.
Dang.
Those all go to bottom.
Okay.
This isn't looking too good because now you know I have no life cards and no cards in hand.
Good news is you do have more than 5, more than, what is it, 2 5-cost characters. So she's a 5-cost, so she can attack. Buggy has not turned her off.
Right.
So you do have some
It's
attack
true.
options.
You just have 5,000.
I just have 5,000.
Okay. Equip 1 to Buggy, but you have 1 Don.
I have 1 Don up, and I can counter.
Equip 2 to Alvida.
Okay.
Oh. How many cards do you have, actually?
5.
5? Okay, you probably have a decent amount of counters then. I'll equip 2 to this Alvida.
Okay.
I'll swing with this Alvida first.
Gotcha. I will pay the
8,000.
Don, and I will rest that Alvida.
Okay.
That's 7K.
Yep. 8. It's 8.
8K.
8K.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take that one because I have no trigger.
Okay, 6K from my leader Buggy.
That I have a 2K counter for.
Okay. Go ahead.
Cool.
Oh, man. Shoot. It's funny how I can kind of see, since you know I have no resources, it's pretty obvious.
Yep, I will draw for turn. I'm going to attach 10 Don and swing 21K at your leader.
Yeah, okay, fine. Just shut me out.
One
like
of our
that?
other videos, it said when we got to the end, I was trying to do the math because I didn't know if there'd be like a stop attack phase. I didn't know the cards that well.
Sure.
But one of the comments was like, if you got them at no life cards, just load up your leader, swing for 50K, don't play with your food. And I was like, all right, fair enough. I didn't know, but okay. So this time I was like, I'm going to load up Law and Beppo. But good game.
Yeah.
Cool. You can see kind of how the deck works now, though, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you're essentially trying to use 5 as much as possible to get out big things like that Buggy.
Yeah.
Get 3, 4 cards a turn and stuff. So cool. Well, we'll see if you fare any better in game 2. All right, start of game 2. Would you like to go first or second?
Didn't I lose? Don't you choose? Oh, no, I lost. I choose. What am I talking about? I will go second.
Second this time? All right, cool. 1 Don, draw, big plays, pass.
Nice. Okay. 2 Don, draw. I'll rest 2 Don and play Richie. He's just a blocker.
You found Richie this time.
Yeah, I did this time.
Just a blocker. Cool. All right, all set?
Yep.
Cool. 2 Don, drawing, resting 3 for Bartolomeo. Blocker your turn once per turn. If a character is rested by an effect, draw a card, trash 1 card from your hand. And then I'll swing 5K a leader.
Yeah, I'll block.
Cool. Pass.
All right. 2 Don, draw.
Gotta get through those blockers sometimes, so sometimes it's just swing into them.
Yeah. I'll rest 4 and play Alvida.
Okay.
And on play, I'll look at top. I'll draw 3 and trash 2 from my hand. If my leader is Buggy, which it is.
Would have been really weird for them to build the starter deck. Like, hey, if your leader's this, and you go, well, it's not.
Yeah, right.
I'm so glad I spent $13.
Yeah. I want to keep them all.
I want to keep them all. Come on, Ben. Can't have your cake and eat it too.
But I want to.
Right? Also, what's the point of cake if you don't get to eat it?
That's fair.
It.
That's fair. I'm trashing Mr. 3 and an event card.
Okay.
Now swing 5 at your leader. 5K.
Leader, I will counter 1K.
All right. Go ahead.
Cool. I will pay 4. Bring out a rogue again. Blocker. At the end of your turn, set up to one of your rested Don as active. I will attach Don to Bartolomeo and swing 5K at leader.
I'll take it.
Cool. Triggers?
Nope.
5K at leader.
I'll take that too.
Cool. Makes me a little worried that you weren't willing to get rid of any cards at hand. But I might move to my end of turn. Unrest one of my Don with a rogue.
Ooh, that's good in your deck. Jeez.
Yep.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Rest 4 Don to play Buggy. He has activate main. You may trash 1 card from your hand and trash this character. If your leader is Buggy, play up to 1 cross-guild character card with cost 6 or less from your hand.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So essentially getting a 6 cost out for a 2 cost discount in a way, and a discard, kind of? Okay.
And I will activate him, trashing the same Buggy from my hand.
All right.
To play Mr. 1.
7K again, okay. I see you, Ben.
Yeah. I'll attach 2 Don to my leader. Yeah, swinging 7K at your leader.
7K at leader. I will pay 1 to rest Alvita.
Okay.
And then I will take it.
Okay.
No triggers.
Hey, go ahead.
Cool. Paying 5. I'm going to bring out X Drake. On play, if your leader is Supernova, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with cost 5 or less. Then set up to one of your Don cards as active at the end of this turn. Which I think I may have messed that up last game, but
I don't like those.
I like them.
Unresting Don isn't good for you. I don't like it.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and rest your Mr. 1.
Okay.
And then with my last 2 Don, I'm going to pay that and use... I said Demon 9 Flash last time. The actual name of the card is Demonic Aura 9 Sword Style Asura Demon 9 Flash.
Oh my god.
A Resin Mechanical car.
Yeah.
One of your leader characters gains 3,000. Then you may rest one of your characters that costs 3 or more. If you do, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with cost 5 or less. I'm not going to rest anything, but I will go ahead and give 3,000 to Bonnie here and swing into Mr. 1 for 8K.
Mr. 1. Yeah, let's go plus 2,000.
I will swing 5K into leader.
I feel like I'm thinking too much about these.
Not necessarily.
I'll take it.
Cool. Triggers?
Nope.
End turn. You rogue will make 1 active, and then X Drake just for this turn will make 1 active because it's an on-play thing.
Oh, okay.
So, and then I will pass.
All right. 2 Don. Draw. I'll use Buggy's ability.
All
5.
right. Yep.
Trashing Moji. To play Buggy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
This character cannot attack. If your leader Buggy, which it is, all characters with a cost of 3 or 4 cannot attack. On play up to 1 cross-guild type character card with a cost 6 or less from my hand.
Yep. So that shuts down these 2 from attacking now. Because you have 2 or more 5 costs, this is now a 5 cost, so you're still open for attacks. And you get to play another one.
And I will play Moji, another one I just discarded. On play, I'll look at top 5 and try to find a Richie card.
Okay.
And I'll put it in my hand. And if I do find a Richie card, I get to play it.
Oh, really?
I think.
Doesn't go to hand, okay.
It goes to hand and then I can play it.
Gotcha.
Hey, I found a Richie, and I get to put it in my hand and then play it.
Sick.
Cool,
So
cool.
now you got 2K blocker. You have so many attacking opportunities. I guess that Buggy doesn't attack, but it shuts down my attackers.
Yeah.
It's probably worse than it being able to attack. Okay. Good to know.
Mr. 1's available too. Okay, I'm going to do it this way since you can tap a creature or a character. Sorry. I'll equip 3 Don to my leader and swing for 8K at your leader.
Swing for 8K. Okay, I will use 1 to use Bonnie's ability to tap Mr. 1.
Yeah.
But I will have to take the 8K. There's nothing I can do about that.
No.
Trigger! Shoot. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost 4 or less. She is technically a 5 now. Oh, I'll rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes!
That's pretty good.
Rest the blocker.
Yeah. I'll attack with Alvido for 5K.
Yeah. Well, because this can't attack anymore, I will counter with 1K for Bartolomeo.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Bartolomeo can't attack. I was just thinking, sweet, Bartolomeo can attack Richie, but he can't now. Okay, that changes it. Anyway, yep. I'm sorry, I'm just talking myself through my own moves over here. You all set?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Cool.
I think you're in for a pretty rough turn next turn.
Okay, all right. So what can I do is the question. So what do I do? This is rest 5 or less. 5 or less, 5 or less. Why everything I can do is rest 5 or less. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1 to play more pizza. Main, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 supernova type card other than more pizza and add it to your hand. Then place the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order.
Okay,
So I'm just gonna see if there's anything I can use. 4 and 5. I'm gonna get Capone Gang Beji because he's a blocker, and the rest wouldn't be able to attack this turn or for the foreseeable future until I can figure out Buggy. So I'll pay 2 and get Capone Beji out. Oh, that was a little bit of a misplay. I could have tapped more and then played him, so I could have got a free draw trash out of it. That's all right.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I don't even know if I'm looking for anything. So you guys can't attack. You can't attack because it's your first turn, but even if you could attack, you're only 1,000 and you're my safety net right now. Drake can attack. I have one more slot, so let's try to find something else that can attack, which is going to be Luffy. Not this turn, but later on. He's a cost 5. He's accessible. Of course, you said my next turn is going to be brutal, so that's not cool. I'm going to use Drake to swing 5K into Richie.
Yeah, he gone.
Cool. And then I'll swing 6K into leader.
I'll take it.
Cool. And then I will move to the end of my turn, which Rogue will ready 1 Don. And I will pass.
All right. I'm going to activate Buggy's ability.
Okay.
Trashing Kabachi from my hand to play Buggy. On play, place up to one of your opponent's characters at the bottom of the owner's deck. And if I do not have 5 characters with cost 5 or more, this character goes to the bottom. But I do.
You do.
So with Buggy, I'm going to target Luffy to go to the bottom or your hand.
Bottom.
Yeah, bottom. That's even better.
Yeah, you're right. It's better. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to equip 2 Don to Mr. 1 and swing at X Drake with him for 9K.
9K, you say?
Yeah.
How much is going to come to my leader? I guess I'm going to take some hits. I will block for Drake with Capone Beji. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be blocking a lot this turn.
Yeah, I feel like you are too.
Because maybe, just maybe, there's no counters in this hand.
Oh, yeah? I'll equip 1 Don to Buggy and swing at X Drake again.
I'll block.
Oh my gosh, you have so many blockers.
I've got one more.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Yep.
I'll equip 1 Don to Alvida and swing at X Drake.
I'll block.
Okay. He's gonna die.
I know. I'm just doing what I can.
I'm gonna equip my last Don to Moji and swing at X Drake.
That's all. Yeah, I got nothing,
Okay.
I got nothing else. Okay.
I'm getting sick of you untapping your Don.
Well, I'm doing what I can.
So, yeah, fair enough. And I cannot attack with this Buggy, and that one is summoning 6. So go ahead, Brent.
All right. Last turn magic. I am in trouble. I have to figure something out. I'll draw. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks coming at me. All right. Well, I'm going to pay 4 to get out Caribou. He's a blocker. If I have 6 or more rested Don, this character gains plus 1,000 power. So he could be a 6k blocker. I only have 4 rested right now. But I am going to pay 2 to Demonic Aura 9 Sword Style or Azura Demon 9 Flash. And I'm going to give 3,000 to my leader. I'm not going to tap anything.
That is quite the name.
It is. Actually, nope, it's always 5 or less. Everything in my deck can tap down 5 or less things. I can't tap that buggy down,
right.
So I can't attack it. So I'm at 8k with leader right now.
Yeah, that's tough because it can attack, so I'll never tap it either. That's, man. I mean, sorry you have to deal with that.
I don't think you're sorry at all. God dang. I'm getting flamed by Ben. I invite you to come play One Piece. All right. I will go ahead and swing. I think this is a ton. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11. 11k into leader.
11?
11.
I'll take it.
Cool. I have 6. This is 6. Okay. Based on cards in my hand, I wasn't sure. I don't know if I should have taken out something on your board or try to withstand what's coming, but I think I've done all I can, so I will pass to you. Yep. Okay. I was just double checking this 3,000 is only on my turn, so she's 5k again.
Okay.
I do have 6 rested on, so he's a 6k blocker.
Gotcha.
Just so you know.
I think I should put my leader up here too. It's less negotiating if I have all my characters on here. I'll do that next time.
I honestly didn't even realize we were doing opposite.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for people watching if that's confusing.
Let's swing with the big buggy first for 12k.
With that, I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to tap down Mr. 1.
Okay. Fair enough.
Or rest him.
Yeah.
And then we'll get slammed for 12k.
Okay.
And then put this into my hand.
I'll equip 4 Don to buggy.
Yep.
And swing for 9k at your leader.
9k leader swing. I'll take the hit. No trigger.
I'll equip 3 Don to Elvita and swing for 8k at your leader.
8k into leader. I will take the hit and draw. No triggers.
Come on, Moji, you got it. 8k with Moji. Swinging into leader.
I will block with Caribou, or activate his blocker, and then I will also counter 3k, so he's 9k.
Okay. Oh, man, what? What?
I just had to draw.
How many cards were those?
That was
those 2?
Two.
Okay. Huh.
All of them are my life cards.
They were all
from because I had no counters. I had to draw my life cards to get the counters.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, you go. I guess. Jeez, thought I had you that turn.
It was close. I was like, the math. I got to keep one up. I got to rest some stuff. Draw. I will swing 15k at leader.
15?
15. 10 rest. 10 Don attached to Bonney.
15?
15. How many cards you got?
Plus 5 and you win.
Yeah, good game.
It.
That was really close. Really close.
Jeez.
Whoo. All right. Starter decks. You know, I was a little worried because we played starter decks and we played like high level stuff. I was a little worried that going back to starter decks would feel like there's not a lot going on, but these are really good.
Yeah, these are great starter decks.
These are fantastic starter decks. A bunch of starter decks came out with OP11, which is the set that just released. So if you want to check them out, definitely check them out. Buggy is really cool. It's got some strong cards.
This card helped me a lot in that game.
I think if you get that as a base starter and start looking at other blue cards, I think Buggy could do a lot. I don't know how much cross guild there is out there, but I think if you start diving into OP11 stuff, you might see a lot of cool stuff that Buggy can turn into. Bonnie's fun. I don't know how great she is when you start building her into meta builds.
Right.
She's just very defensive, so But still a ton of fun. Love seeing more One Piece cards. Love doing that. And you guys are the best because you stayed till the end of the video, which is the best thing you could do. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you hit the bell, you get notified when new videos go live. And so it's the best way to keep up to date with us. We've got new stuff coming out all the time. We've got One Piece. We've got Pokemon coming out. We started doing a couple of videos on Riftbound, the new League of Legends card game. So if you want to see any new card games, and we've got a box over there. You guys can't see it, but there's a box over there from a different card company that we talked about that we're getting some stuff for to do some videos with. So that's all cool. So definitely hit the bell if you want to get notified of that.
Bing.
Again, thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. Again, MagicCon Vegas is literally like, I think tomorrow. If you're going to be there, come see me, Stokes and Shay, Saturday. And then Worst Possible Commander Show Live is on Sunday. So check that out as well. Ben, did you have anything to the beautiful people before we sign off for this video?
Play One Piece. It's fun.
Awesome. Love to hear it. Until next time, everybody, it's been real.